I've made it. Touchdown in Milan, into the Airbnb. It is just gone 7:30 here, which I think is 6:30 UK time. So it's pretty early still, really. I'm gonna get a meal in and then shoot to the shops so that I don't have to do it in the morning. Airbnb listing says there's a microwave. There's no fucking microwave. So I don't know whether or not to try and buy a really cheap one or something. There is an oven, but it isn't really gonna help me for the cream of rice cake situation. And also I'd like to eat my chicken and rice warm, but I'll see what I can do about it. It's not the end of the world. I can work around it, but to be fair, Airbnb's lovely. So nice living area here. Got a double bedroom in here with an ensuite hiding in here. No idea where the lights are, but there is an ensuite. And then Jake will be joining me tomorrow. Nice bathroom and shower in here. Bedroom number 2 for Jake. And then Chloe will be joining me on Friday. Then it'll be show day on the Saturday. So I'm excited to 1, compete, and then B, on Sunday, get a little bit of exploring in. My phone's already picked up on the fact that I'm here and is sending me adverts for all sorts of different clothes shops, which is dangerous, very dangerous. But nonetheless, I'm gonna get a meal in, get to the shops, and yeah, see what I can do about this microwave situation. On the hunt for the microwave. I think I've seen a rice cooker. It's a Lidl, so there's always a little bit of hope. I'm back from the mission that was Lidl. Managed to pick up 12 litres of water. It was only a 6-minute walk to get to Lidl, but I obviously wasn't going to carry that back myself. But it turns out that Uber is very expensive here, so I just paid £22 to drive back what was a 6-minute walk. But it was worth it because I absolutely refused to have done that walk by myself. No joy in finding a microwave, which means tonight I'm going to have to remember how to make cream of rice with a kettle. But it is what it is. It's all good. It's going to be fine. I will make do. I'll work out the rest of it. Maybe try and find a microwave tomorrow. But for now, it's 7:45. I'm going to just put my feet up. Maybe try and find a film to put on and just really chill out because I fancy watching a film. I haven't watched a film in ages. It's been a day, but we are here. We're in Milan and I am ever so grateful to be here. Honestly, the Airbnb is lovely. It's a nice place to be. So the Italian job is on. We are here. It's Wednesday. Got 2 days and then it's show day. I'm trying so hard to embrace and just be so in the moment with all of this and enjoy the lows, the highs. But I really tried to just accept every day for what it is. And maybe that's part of the reason why I'm here now and I'm just so present and so happy to just be in the moment. There's no other way of explaining it other than just being in the moment and being so thrilled to have this opportunity. Whatever the result is, it doesn't matter. Like I'm here. And that's the important bit. I'm not even going to ask what that is. My essentials: blueberries and raspberries. The prep kings. Join me for the cream of rice saga. I bought CMP's cream of rice with me because Chloe will agree it makes the best cream of rice cake. It feels like a crime to be using it for kettle, but I found somewhat suitable a bowl in the apartment. We get some sort of whiskey fork situation out. Like at that. Look at that, there's actually a whisk. I'm gonna make an absolute mess of this, I know, but let's give it a damn go. Let's measure this water and start mixing, see what happens. It has been so long since I've made cream of rice like this, so I think this is gonna be absolutely dreadful. It is clumped immediately. How do you stop this from happening? It's a fucking workout. I ain't gonna lie, it's actually not gone that bad. Okay, jokes aside, that's gone pretty well. I'm alright with this, I can live with this situation. Get my dark chocolate melting in there, give it another whisk. Okay, now I'm excited for it, right, fine. It's panic over, we're all good. And for the record, this is not actually Perform Hydrate, this is Perform Whey. It's just a smaller tub, easier to travel with. I've got to say, I think I've done good. I'm gonna go sit and enjoy this, pop a film on, put my feet up. Proud of that, really proud of that. Morning number one in Milan. Slept okay, really nice and quiet in here to be fair. Probably won't be after a few more people joining, but it'll be nice to have the company as well. Just taken some shots, sent them over to Jake. I'm up 0.7 of a kilo from yesterday after a fair whack of food yesterday, which doesn't feel like a huge amount, especially having considered I flew yesterday whilst it's a short flight, maybe a little bit of water retention, but overall, whilst the pictures don't show it very well, I know Jake will recognise that anyway. Yeah, condition looks good still, look nice and sharp. I think I still look pretty damn flat, which to be expected after only one day of carbs. So still got today, still got tomorrow to feed up. Jake will be joining me later today at some stage and we'll go and get a pump session done. There's a gym here I believe called Mind Paradise, and it just looks to be full of absolute gold dust equipment, so quite excited to get in there. It's always annoying when you get these gyms when you're just doing a pump session. Depending on how the Sunday and Monday go after the show, then maybe I'll pop back there and try and get a little bit more of a fully fledged session in. But for the time being, I'll sit and await for Jake's feedback on the check-in and see what the game plan is again for today. As I kind of predicted yesterday to Chloe, I felt like I was just going to absorb all the food, and I was correct. As I said, weight was only up 0.6 or 7, still looking very flat. So Jake has bumped food up nicely today. So starting the day, straight off the bat, 170 grams of cream of rice up from 120 and 150 yesterday. So it's going to be a big day of food. I'm excited. Hopefully get a microwave today, so could revert back to cream of rice cake if I wanted to, but this slapped last night. I was proud of it, so we're here again. I'm going to sit and enjoy this and get on with some work. Right, it is 12:30. I've been sat for plenty long enough, just doing some work and getting some bits done. So I'm going to go and have a little wander, explore, come back for another meal. Got here yesterday, and the only way I could identify that this door was, there's no number basically. So I just had to move the doormat because I was just walking upstairs and aimlessly trying to find a random door. But something I was thinking about earlier on, something I've become a lot more aware of this prep. I was aware of in previous preps, but I felt like it was almost a given. It's just being impatient. And I noticed yesterday when I was sat in the airport that Just waiting for my luggage to come, and I'm sat watching people edge closer and closer to the baggage carousel. And then the carousel's not even moving. We got off the plane about 3 minutes earlier. Bags are probably not even off the plane, and yet people are just sat there or stood there, like itching to get going. And I get the want to get out of an airport and stuff. Also, it was probably me before. I've probably been in that scenario where I've just wanted to get out of the airport, but I've also got to a point where I'm trying to be very aware and a lot more patient about little things. I don't want to be stressing about stuff that I can't control, and it's such a big thing, stressing about stuff that you can't control. If I can see that my bag's not coming, it's not coming. I'm not going to sit there and start stressing about it. Once the baggage starts coming around, I'm sure I'll see my bag, and if I don't, I'll deal with it when I deal with it. It's not just that scenario, obviously, but I know in previous preps that I've just been in a rush to get everywhere. I'm always so hyper focused on the time and making sure that I'm not late for something, or I make sure I leave on time, or I'm worried that someone else is going to make me late. But I also know that I'm a very organised person. I'm pretty good at time management, so the likelihood of me being in that scenario is pretty slim. And even if I am in that scenario, it doesn't matter. People are late all the time for stuff, and it's just something that does happen. So all the whilst I'm in prep, it's just something that I'm learning a little bit more and more about, and just making sure that I don't let the little things stress me out unnecessarily.
below that. Good. Yeah. That's it. My turn.
We are one day out from the Amateur Olympia in Milan. I have been up, done my check-in with Jake, had my first meal. It is literally just coming up to 9 o'clock. It's about a 10-15 minute drive to get to the venue. Registration opens at 9, so just ordered myself an Uber. Should be here in a couple of minutes, make my way over, get myself registered. It'll be time to plan out a couple of meals, final pump session, head back over to the same gym as we did yesterday. It's absolutely incredible gym. So much nice kit. It's a great environment to be in. Seeing pros walking around in what is essentially a private establishment. Just a cool place to be. The sun is out, the sun is shining. Hopefully the sun stays. Let's have a good day. Let's go and get registration done.
Okay.
Went straight from registration to the gym. It was registration opened at 9 o'clock. Probably queued for about an hour just to get registered. Another half hour plus to get in the queue for finding out times for tan, by which point it was about, must have been about 11:30, just before 11:30. I still had a pump session to get in, and the latest time they could do was 1:45. I've gone on one meal, straight to the gym, bashed out a pump session in about 35 minutes, and now I just need to get home, have a quick shower, get some food in, and then get straight back to the venue for base coat of tan. Trying to not stress myself out, trying to just take it as it comes. It's all good, it's all in hand. After this, once the tan's done, I can sit, enjoy, feet up, chill the hell out. And that is us, base coat tan done. Just got back to the Airbnb. It's must be about 3 o'clock at this point. I've had 2 meals, everything is done. All that's left to do is get my feet up, have food, chill until the morning. Tomorrow we are on late. Second coat of tan is not till 2:30. Classic physique's going to be the last on. A lot of time to just chill now, which is nice. Chloe should be arriving later today. Time to enjoy, probably just feet up. It is show day once more. I've had one meal, I've done a check-in in person with Jake, and I have my plan for the day. It's a very different looking show day for me. I have my second coat of tan at 2:30 this afternoon, and I'm not due backstage until 4 p.m. So I've got a lot of time, whereas usually I'm on before midday at an absolute latest. So yeah, it's different once more. It's been a very different peak week in general, which has been no bad thing. It's tested the water for a few things. It's tested me to make sure that I can just mentally adapt to things without needing to stress. And it feels like it's gone well. Today's the day, and I'm excited to just get on stage, see what we present, see where I stand against the standard that is an amateur Olympia, because I know from last year competing in Portugal that the standard is always high. And so it'll be interesting to see what I can take away from this. Jake's already headed off to the venue. He's got Joe on bodybuilding pretty much now. Actually, I should probably get the stream on so I can start watching.
And then I know he's got a couple in Fit Model later on too. He's got a busy day. He'll be at the venue most of the day, but I've got everything I need set. I just need to do a little bit of food prep before I head out much later on, keeping myself in a nice mental headspace. Chloe got here last night. So she's just gone out for some steps to keep herself occupied and probably gone to the shops to get herself some food. We're all here. I'm excited for the day. Nice to have the group here. Let's see what we can do.
Quarter turn to your right. Yep. Quarter turn to your right.
Go the glutes off.
Quarter turn to your right. Face the judges. Excellent job, gentlemen. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Please welcome 288 Aston Survey.
Go on, Aston.
All right, thank you. Please welcome 289 Jury Batrela.
245. 252. 269. 288.
Yes, come on then.
Come on then, Aston.
And 290.
Face the judges, Aston. Keep it on, Aston.
245 and 290 switch.
Keep it on, Aston, get in the shot.
Relax. Spread out, gentlemen. Front double bicep.
Your shot, Aston. Nice, mate.
Side chest. Face the judges. 269 and 45 switch. Face the judges. Front double bicep. Side chest.
Keep it there.
Face the back.
Go the glutes, Aston.
Back double bicep. Gentlemen, spread out.
Down, Aston.
Relax, face the judges. 245 and 252 switch. Abdominal and thigh.
Beautiful, mate.
Your favorite classic physique pose. Face the judges, gentlemen. Great job, gentlemen. Thank you.
Good morning. It is one day post the Amateur Olympia. I did not film much most of yesterday. It was a very long day. I have no idea what time I ended up being on stage, but it felt late. And I think we got out of the venue at about 9:30. Bodybuilding ran from 9 a.m. till about 2 p.m. So you can get a rough idea of how long the show was taking to get through. Very interesting experience for me. The whole week had been new territory, and that day was definitely new territory. But nonetheless, it's another one to tick off and say that I've experienced, and I know what it's like to be on stage that late. I know sort of roughly how the day looks. So the next time it comes round, I'll be a little bit more ready for it. The result itself, I went into this show hoping to match my Amateur Olympia in Portugal last year, which, for those who don't know, I did bodybuilding as a middleweight and I managed to get 5th place. And I'd gone hoping for a top 5 because top 5 get medals and it's a cool medal to have. So I also did classic in Portugal, and I'm not sure how many were in my class, but I was pretty much at the bottom of the ranks. I knew that this year I felt like I'd improved. I'm very confident I have improved. And so the goal was to come and aim for a top 5 in classic. I made first call outs, which there was 7 of us in the call out. I stayed on the outside the entire time. I knew stepping off stage, the likelihood was that meant that I hadn't made it. But to have been in the first call out, top 7 out of a class of 15, I'm so over the moon with that. I really am. And I know it's a little bit bittersweet knowing that I was that close and maybe I didn't get as good a look in. It's really hard to say from photos, and I didn't get any feedback because I'm pretty confident I know where my weaknesses lay. I still need more size. I've still got room on the cap. There's all sorts of things that pile up on one another that I know that I can do better going forwards. And I posted last night on my story that I'm very much ready to pursue those things. I said after my overall, I stepped off stage and I wanted my feedback. I wanted to know what I can do better. And I know what I can do better now. I'm almost in the headspace of being ready to finish off this season and get back to growing, get back to improving, getting back to pushing myself to be a newer, better, more improved, most improved version of myself for the next time I step on stage. As of right now, I am so content with what I've achieved this season. I think I've got one more in me. The British finals is in 2 weeks' time, and I guess the goal remains the exact same. The top 5 at an Amateur Olympia, the standard is so high at these European shows that trying to get a top 5 there is just insane. And when you've got 3 pro cards up for grabs at each of the categories, then the standard becomes even higher because everyone of a high caliber turns up to those shows. So again, for me to have made a first call out at that caliber, I feel like I'm taking those steps. I said before about taking those steps in the right direction. It doesn't have to be a big step. And yes, a medal would have been crazy to get yesterday, but it's not the be all or end all. The focus for me right now is that I'm making those improvements and I'm back in a place where I love this. And that's the pinnacle of it all for me, is that knowing that each time I step in the gym, I'm back to that place of locking in, being passionate about it, and actually wanting to be there and strive for that little bit better. We'll finish off this season strong. Let's see what comes. I'm ready to get into an off season. I'm ready to grow again. In other news, it's one day post-show. I've got some whey-based berries because I'm in Milan. Chloe and I are going to go and have a little adventure today. We're going to go and be tourists. Go and enjoy the day. It looks like it's going to be quite nice outside. There's blue skies out there. Go and enjoy some food together. Enjoy the day together because I owe Chloe some time for sure. She's been a real gem these last few weeks. We've have a puppy and he has been a lot of work for us. Chloe has taken a major amount of the brunt, especially whilst I've been into the peak weeks and just needing to focus on travelling, getting ready for shows. But whilst doing so, she managed to surprise me at Wales. Didn't think she was going to come. I didn't expect her to come. It was only a warm-up. She came to my regional. She was there for me. And she flew out on Friday to come and be here in Milan. And I know there are so many people who support me and there are so many people who believe in me. And she is one who she's believed in me a long time, both in bodybuilding. She wanted me to do this long ago. I think I owe her a day of just being a normal human being, go and have a nice day, shop, walk around, enjoy one another's company.
I bet it's